Hi, I'm Brittany, and welcome to Proverbs Study. Our second verse reading for today is Proverbs 4, verse 12 and 13. And so Proverbs 4 in the King James Version reads, 4:12 reads, "When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life." And so for reference, I'm going to read verse 11 and 10 and 11 to help us understand what we're talking about. So it says, verse 10 says, "Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life." And so once again, we have the understanding that God is speaking to us as dear children, and this reference to wisdom and laying hold of wisdom as being our life. And so this is pretty simple. When we seek wisdom, we actually live. So therefore, not having wisdom is not really living. Verse 12 says, "When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened." So this is how, when we use wisdom, when we implement it, when we keep it, when we lay hold of it, when we grab it, when we walk in it, it says, when we go, our steps shall not be straightened, or shall not need to be straightened. Meaning, because we have used wisdom, we won't have to backtrack and now go the right way, or get turned around, or get confused and have to, start over. None of that will have to happen. Yes, it doesn't mean that you're going to live a perfect life, but it means that your steps that you're taking are going to be in the right order because you have taken them with wisdom. You have understanding for what steps to take, and you take them step by step. That way you don't have to backtrack. When people build a house, they draw up blueprints, they have a plan, it's organized, and they always start with a firm foundation, and they allow the foundation to set before they start building on the house. Otherwise, once they build the house, it's gonna fall. It's like, build your hopes on things eternal, hold to God's unchanging hand. If you build your house on sand, it's not gonna fall. But if you build your house on a rock, it will stand. It's the same concept. When we build our lives using wisdom, when we utilize wisdom in every step that we take, every decision that we make, every perspective that we see things from, when we do it from a place of wisdom, whatever business decisions that we make, whatever career decisions, whatever school decisions, whatever relationship decisions, whatever direction we decide to go in, when we do it with wisdom, we understand from this that our steps will not be straightened, or we won't have to turn back and start over. When we runnest, so when we actually run, so first when we go, then now you've seen some success, so you start running, you start moving faster, you start trying to make more progress in a shorter amount of time, right? Why not? Why not be more efficient when you're being successful? You shall not stumble. you won't trip up. Because why? You're doing it effectively. And you're doing it effectively because you've used wisdom. Because all the steps have been ordered, they've been researched, they've been organized, they have been determined that this is the best course of action and this is the way to take the best course of action. Everything down to the minutest of detail has been ordered. That's what you get when you lay hold of wisdom. When you take fast hold of instruction, so you wait to hear the instruction and you don't let her go, you keep her, for she is thy life. You will have a life. Instruction is life. There is safety in a multitude of counselors, it says in another place in Proverbs. This is life, y'all. In order to actually live, we're using wisdom. We're listening and taking hold of instruction, and we don't let it go. So even in your relationship with God, when God is instructing you for how to do something, wait, seeking him first for the instruction, right? Being humble enough to know that we don't know it all. And then when we get the instruction, do it. Do it the way that he said. Then we won't be stumbling. We won't be tripping and falling. We won't have to turn back and start over. And this instruction are keys. These are our life. This is our keys to life. So let's enjoy life and use the keys that come with instruction. Praise God. I love you. Have a wonderful evening.